Hello again, my friends. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing okay. Now, the person who invented the frisbee, when he died, one of his wishes was he would be cremated and his ashes made into a frisbee. If Pinocchio says, "My nose will grow, you know," then that would actually cause a paradox. Polar bears can eat as much as 86 penguins in one sitting. And King Henry VIII slept with a gigantic axe in bed at the side of him. A heart attack. Now, according to some scientists, there are more heart attacks on Mondays than there are any other day of the week. If you constantly pass wind for 6 years and 9 months, you will have passed enough wind to equal the size of the atomic bomb. In 2015, more people were killed or injured as a result of taking a selfie than by shark attacks. The top 6 foods that make you pass wind are beans, corn, bell peppers, cauliflower, cabbage, and milk. Billy goats, male billy goats, urinate on their own heads in order to be attracted towards other goats. There is a species of spider that is actually called a hobo spider. Petriophobia is the fear of being tickled with feathers. Banging your head against a brick wall burns 150 calories an hour. The 29th of May is officially put a pillow on top of your fridge day. Cheeriophobia is the fear of having fun. Human saliva. Human saliva has a boiling point 3 times that of water. Bananas are curved upwards because they grow towards the sun. If you lift a kangaroo's tail off the floor, it can't jump. if you somehow manage to extract all the gold from the bubbling earth core, then you would have enough gold to be able to cover all the land with a layer of gold up to your knees. The average person spends 6 months of their lifetime waiting for red lights to change. You burn more calories sleeping than you do watching TV. McDonald's. Everybody knows McDonald's. But McDonald's call frequent users of their food as heavy users. In 1386, a pig in France was actually executed by public hanging for the murder of a child. I don't really think the pig knew what was going on. Now, if you believe you are truly one in a million, then there are approximately 7,184 other people who believe they are the exact same as you. The average person will walk, on average, during the course of their life, 3 times around the equator. And your average lady in 1 year will use her own height in lipstick. A US $1 bill can be folded approximately 4,000 times in the same place before it rips or tears. Earth, our planet Earth, has travelled more than 5,000 miles in the last 5 minutes. A sneeze, achoo! A sneeze can travel up to 100 miles an hour. If a hippo opens its mouth wide, you can actually fit a 4-foot child inside its mouth. Not that I actually want to do that, but there we go. There are more collect calls on Father's Day than of any other day or time of the year. Bob Marley. It's quoted that Bob Marley's last words to his son before he died were, "Money can't buy life." The famous gangster Al Capone. Now, Al Capone had a business card, and the business card said that he was a used furniture dealer. crocodile. Now, I don't know if they found this out, but apparently a crocodile can't stick its tongue out. And it is physically impossible for a pig to look up at the sky. Now, the Guinness Book of Records is actually in the Guinness Book of Records, and that's because the Guinness Book of Records holds the record from being stolen from a library or not returned to a library. Around about half of the population in America are on a diet on any given day. A hard-boiled egg can spin, but a soft-boiled egg can't. Also in America, they think there is roughly 500,000 animals killed each day just for food. Avocados are apparently poisonous to birds. And if you try to suppress a sneeze, you can actually rupture a blood vessel in your nose. Coconut water. Now, coconut water can actually be used as a blood plasma. And the word gorilla is derived from an old-fashioned Greek word meaning a tribe of hairy women. Prisoners in Canada's war camp during World War II were so well treated that when the war was over, they didn't actually want to leave. Gorillas actually burp when they are happy. It is considered good luck if a sumo wrestler in Japan makes your baby cry. And also from Japan, crooked teeth are considered cute and attractive. I suppose that depends how badly the teeth are crooked. Now, Colgate, the toothpaste. Now, the name Colgate in Spanish actually translates to go and hang yourself. I can't really see that being true, but you never know. In the olden days of pirates tended to be famous for big earrings and big hats, but apparently, according to some people, that pirates only actually wore earrings because they believed it would help them see better. cockroach. A cockroach can live for several weeks even after its head has been cut off. This is because the brains are actually located inside the body. The only reason the cockroach dies is because it starves to death. Scientists have tracked butterflies that have flown over 3,000 miles. By the year 2080, scientists are expecting our population to have increased up to 10.8 billion. This one will make you start counting. You breathe on average 8,409,694 times a year. Our eyes are the same size when we are adults than they were when we were first born. During the average human lifetime, you will have produced enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. You are born with 300 bones in your body, but by the time you are an adult, you only have 206. A 10-gallon hat only actually holds 3/4 of a gallon. Your tongue, a tongue print. Scientists have recently discovered or realised that your tongue, like your fingerprints, are different to everybody else's. So they could actually take a print of your tongue and nobody else in the world will have the same print as you. One quarter of the bones in your entire body are actually located in your feet. A jiffy. The phrase a jiffy is actually a scientific name for 1/100th of a second. Blue-eyed people tend to have a higher tolerance to alcohol. Every year, more than 2,500 left-handed people are killed from using a right-handed tin opener or products. A random one. The cigarette lighter was actually invented before the match. The The golden poison dart frog. Now its skin is so... No. The golden poison dart frog. Its skin is so toxic that it can kill 100 people. Mountain lions can't actually whistle. A male ostrich can actually roar like a lion. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear. It takes about 3,000 cows to supply enough leather to the NFL for just 1 year. A flea. A flea can jump 200 times its own height. That's the equivalent to a human jumping over the Empire State Building. A ball of solid glass will actually bounce higher than a rubber ball. The planet Saturn. Now, Saturn's density is so low that it can actually float on water. In the past 20 years, scientists have found over 1,000 planets outside our solar system. Now I should have imagined most of them will be in the last 10 years, when skip that bit. There are approximately 60,000 miles of blood vessels in the human body. Now, if you started with 1 penny and doubled that every day, after 37 days, you would actually be a millionaire. If the amount of water in your body is reduced by just 1%, you will feel thirsty. If it reduces by over 10%, you will die. On average, during each day, 12 newborn babies will accidentally be given to the wrong parents. You cannot actually kill yourself by holding your breath. Well, it depends if you've got a bad breath or not. The human birth control pill actually works on gorillas. In Las Vegas, in the casinos, there are actually no clocks. You can put your own reasons to that, but I'm pretty sure you'll have the same one as me. Now, beetles, apparently, I've never had one, but beetles taste like apples. Wasps like pine nuts, and worms like fried bacon. Now, what we call a French kiss is actually in the English speaking language known as an English kiss in France. A strange one. Some worms will actually eat themselves if they can't find any other food. Dolphins sleep with one eye open, and some sea otters hold hands while they are asleep. This is so they don't drift apart while they are sleeping. In France, it is actually legal to marry a dead person. It is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open. Russia. Now, Russia has a larger footprint or surface area than the whole of Pluto. The harder you try, or the harder you concentrate on falling to sleep, the longer it will actually take you to do so. You can't actually hum while holding your nose. Celery. Now, a stick of celery has what they call a negative calories. That means you burn more calories eating celery than what there actually is inside celery. And more people are allergic to cow's milk than any other food. And only 8% of people who are on a diet at any one day will stick to the diet. If you were to stretch out a slinky straight, it would reach 87 feet. %95 of people actually text things that they wouldn't have the nerve to say to someone face to face. Drying fruit actually depletes it of between 30 and 80% of all its vitamins and antitoxins. Blueberries will not actually ripen until they have been plucked. Around about 150 people every year will die from a coconut. Honey never actually goes off. James Buchanan, the 15th US president, used to buy slaves with his own money in order to free them. Men are 6 times more likely than women to be struck by lightning. Coca-Cola would actually be green if the colouring wasn't added to it. Finally, you cannot snore and dream at the same time. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Please press like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you very much from the Coffee Whisperer. Bye bye.